Hey guys, welcome back to Having Fun. Gil, back informing you up again before we go to the intro and then what we're gonna be seeing today. Thank you guys for those 50 subs. We're close there to the 100, and I know it's pretty far still, but getting to 100 for me, a glorious way and a glorious point. What I'm trying to say this is that I'm gonna be starting making streams pretty soon, and those streams are going to be about the hobby and everything like this and that. So with it, I'm gonna be starting it like next month, maybe if I have like enough time, or days that I'm not really like quite really busy, and I'm gonna be starting doing those streams and everything like that, so I can gather enough like subscribers. The thing is, right now I've been busy. I got my second vaccination that was here. Thank God, yesterday I got vaccinated my second time. I didn't upload anything to my Instagram, Facebook groups, but still, I'm pretty happy to say that I'm happy. I'm happy to tell that people that I got my second vaccination, and my family members are going to get pretty soon. One of them it's going to get in the 28th of this month, and the second person of my family members is going to get in the next month for in the 14 date of the next month. Some point, guys, I'm really happy to say that we are growing pretty not fast but slowly and steady. That's one thing that I love. My subscribers are being honest and they keep following because I know I'm still uploading stuff, but right now what I'm trying to do is finish all this curiosity thing about the miniatures and everything, because right now my pile of shame is only about Gunplas. Right now I have too much Gunplas because 7 months is going to be the release of the Nightingale in the high grade new Universal Century style. Some of the Nightingale parts are now color separate, guys. Guess what? If you ever buy the high grade, the last old one batch that was all time, you get that and you painted it because you should have waited and you should have stopped there and not bought that. Sorry for the interruption that I got back there. Well, guys, what I wanted to try to say is that this point, saying that we are going to be actually painting the cruise city that is going to be these fellas. I'm sorry if I don't know how to focus this camera. This is the GoPro that I'm using as a camera, but I'm gonna be painting this fella. I think it's too much in front. I think this point, yeah. As you can see, I'm gonna be making a close-up, pin-ups of everything, and yeah, we're gonna be painting those 10 units, like 10 warriors, skeleton warriors, and we're gonna be painting them in like a short period of time. I know, 2 hours, I can make it in 2 hours. 2 hours, less than 2 hours. No, I can't. I'm not God, guys. I'm not God. I don't have the power to transfer the paints over to the miniatures. I don't have that. If I were a magician, I could do that, but no, I'm not. In the end, what I wanted to try to say is that I'm gonna be giving my own style of painting, not the same as the box set. You don't need to follow the box set, guys. You can do whatever you want with the miniatures. It's your style, your own thing. You don't need to worry about what to say. But dude, that doesn't look like the box set. Dude, what the hell? It's my style. You don't need to get involved into it, and you just do the same thing again and again. If people just say that stuff, don't listen to them. Take them away. Like a meme. Like that. And just follow your own steps. Only by doing your own style, you will understand how to use your paints. Because I don't like people when they're saying, but that it's not the box set. I don't think it's worth anything. You just ruin a miniature. You should just sell the miniature. Like $1, $2. People are crazy like that. And I don't like people like they're crazy being doing that kind of commentaries. That makes me angry. Also, because of that, guys, Today's video that I'm gonna be showing you, it has a lot more of like techniques, editing techniques that I've been applying. Not applying the other videos before, but I'm gonna be applying here so you can enjoy it. And I'm gonna be guessing that if that comes out pretty well, that kind of technique that I'm gonna apply in these videos are going to be better with that kind of style, but for the miniatures. And yes, above anything else, I don't think that you guys need to know more, because we're just going to paint this stuff, going to switch the cameras, gonna get a more close-up so you can see that I'm painting. The problem is that I'm using the cell phone camera, and getting a new camera at this point I don't have enough money. But after I gather enough money, I'm gonna be like actually switching to buy one of the arms, extension arms that I have, put it here in the next side of my door, on my desk, and just put it in a good operational way. And then I'm gonna be buying a real camera, a camera that can focus very good and has a good focus lens, but needs to be like this, not too expensive. If it's too expensive, I cannot do it, because buying an accessory that is really expensive for an expensive camera, I wanted to resell it after I get old. It is pretty bad, pretty bad. And as many of you know, cameras are actually changing all the time. So what I'm gonna be doing is that you're gonna get to know better camera for miniatures and everything, because there is no focus camera for miniatures. You need to know what camera has good lenses and good focusing system. So I'm gonna be go ahead and buy and search online and everything, do some more investigation and everything, like research like that and that, and just not going to do a lot of investment, but if it's good camera, I'm gonna buy it. So guys, again, welcome to Having Fun, Gil, and let's go to the workstation. See you there, guys. As always, expecting from me, I'm always giving you the preview of the miniatures after a little bit of the coating, that it's the primer colored in black, because we're gonna be painting a lot of metallic parts, and you know the rule. Primary, when you apply a primer of black over and then apply a little bit of metallic colors over it, it will look shiny and bright to the eye. Now, first of all, I'm gonna be doing this, the colors that I'm gonna be using for the robes, the clothes, and also some of the parts that are, for example, one of the miniatures is a banner. It's carrying a banner. We're gonna be using these colors: heavy red, red wash, and for the others too, we're gonna be using them as dry brush in the last part of the miniatures completion of the base coat. Now, here I'm gonna be showing you where are the parts that I'm gonna be applying those colors, and then myself applying those kinds of colors in the miniature. One of the first things that you will kind of be expecting of me, if it's going to be applying one of these miniatures the normal way, I just actually experiment myself with some kind of new techniques. And that technique is the game's color contrast paint, the new ones from the Citadel, that you apply with all the, for example, shading, wash, and everything in one step appliance. Well, guess what? I myself got a new experimentation, and I did something, and I found or discovered something new. You can do the same with games colors paint jobs, Valejos. And how you're gonna be working with them is that you're gonna be using a 75% of thinner, that is the water, because acrylic based paints, and 25% of that paint, the original paint that you're gonna be applying. Now, you want to go and see a demonstration of me applying over to this miniature? Yes, I'm gonna be showing you. No lies, no farce. Here on in my channel and in this video, I'm gonna be showing you how you're gonna be applying it over your miniature clothes. As you can see here, I'm just checking my miniature itself, where should are the parts that are, like for example the clothes and everything. Then I'm grabbing my small brush and then dipping it in that contrast style paint that I have made myself, and then checking it up again and finally applying it. Yes, you can end up with a lot of messy, like for example watery style surface over your miniature, but that's the point of the contrast paints, because after they dry it up they will look all amazing. That's how it works here. Now, one of the things that you're gonna be looking is that Always cover up all those areas that you need and then work for the other area. Do not work so much in only one area as a paint, as a base coating. Always cover all the areas that you're gonna be used for the paints and then move on to the next paint that you're gonna be using. Now, if you guys are thinking and asking me, yeah, does this apply for the other example base colors of base colors from the games games color paints, or for example, or do they just only apply for the primary or secondary colors that are, for example, red, blue, yellow, and then white, black, and everything like this and that? Well, it is true. Those are questions that are needed to be having some answers, and yes, here I'm gonna be actually showing you the preview that I said. It is the paints that I'm gonna be using in the entire of this video, and yes, they were metallic paints. And you're asking, wait, are you gonna be using a contrast technique of your own style with those metallic paints? I did it myself and it doesn't work. Well, guess what? You need to know the amount of paint that you're gonna be mixing and the amount of thinner water that you're gonna be using. So that's why your wet palette, it's coming handy with this kind of job. So for that, I'm gonna be specific on all the parts that I'm gonna be applying it, and those parts are gonna be basically these parts that are, for example, the chest plate, and for example, the spike part that is the weapon of the lance. For that, I'm gonna be doing the same technique that I showed you before, and it's going to be pretty. Now that you can see that I'm gonna be showing it up, the metallic paint that I'm gonna be using, yes, you're gonna be using over those shields and other areas that are basically armor parts of the warrior itself. Now, one of the things that you're gonna be considering about, guys, all my paint jobs and miniature styles are my own style. As I said before in the intro, do not listen to what people say. I had before, once again, someone asking me, not telling me that I should give up on this channel and stop wasting money on this kind of stuff. Those guys that are actually saying those kinds of words or comments about these kinds of miniatures, let me tell you. If you're looking this video and you're one of those kinds of persons, please do not follow me. I don't want to listen to you. You're not actually one of the persons that you want to have friends. You're gonna be hated by the community that you're actually following it all because you think that it's going to be funny to make someone angry, and it's not. Paint job, it's like an art. If you don't know what doing this miniatures art style, and if you think that it's a wasting of time, well, go ahead and to those web pages that are people giving up their services about painting these miniatures, so other people that are really, for example, tired or they are exhausted, they don't have time to do this, and they want to have a friendly end game experience, so they can go ahead, bring their armies there and show it off to the persons, and then sponsoring that person that made the job and to other people, that those people that are gonna be the next customers for that person that made the job for you. And let me tell you, for me, this is going to be a huge job here in my country, because Korean people, as they don't have enough time, and I have managed my time, organize everything and all in my free weekends, I could, and yes, I can make this as a job, leaving money, because people in Korea, there are people that don't have time and they don't have imagination or ideas to paint, and they just end up with bad things. So for me, I'm gonna be giving this my own style. Sorry if I have my hand in there in all the times and blocking all the painting job, because sorry, I want to show my face all the time and everything in there, and I should need to position better my camera. Next time I will do it better. And then last part that I'm gonna be applying is over the base of the miniature with the metal part. And sorry from the comment before, but that's one thing that I should have explicit said before the beginning of this channel. But yeah, now that that's done, and I'm happy to see it, and yes, it actually works. The contrast paint style that I have done with Vallejo Game Colors end up pretty good. It's a good way to those people that are actually trying to find something more different instead of something more complicated. You want to do your job pretty fast. Yes, contrast paints these days, they are the new future of paint jobs and everything, but what the people said. If you don't have enough time and you want to do it slowly and, well, being thoroughly before the end, it's understandable, because people these days, as I do, I want to get myself in an idea and then get that idea in my brain and then keep that idea as a original sketch for my future project. And that's one thing that you should do. Now, myself been talking all this time in this entire video is not the point, so I hope that you guys understand that this new kind of thing, you can apply it as well. If you have any problems or issues, but you just want to say, yeah, but hold on, is it true that you can do that and this and that? And if you have some questions about it, please don't add me in my Facebook, don't add me in my Instagram, for example. Don't if you want to follow me, follow me. But if you want to, like, for example, you want to ask me or send you something for free, like everything like that, like a giveaway, I will do it in a future day. But right now, it's not the time. I don't have enough subscribers. I don't have the enough requirements so I can have like a community open chat or to share all kinds of things. And I need that to be pretty soon. Now, the other part that it's going to be as my last part to me talking about everything, it's a part that I'm gonna be painting the skeletons bones. The bones that I'm gonna be painting, and yes, you see there is something like a greenish yellow between those paints. And there's gold brown, and then there's the blacks, the washes, and everything. That's because I'm gonna be showing you as last part why I'm gonna be using those two colors in specific. And yes, there's another one that it looks like a greenish with greenish white, and yes, that's gonna be for the end, guys. Here I'm gonna be showing you where going to be applied those colors there. For example, the bone white, and then lastly the other that is the white part into the miniature, and where are going to be used all those washes as well. So guys, in the entire of this video I've been talking and everything, but this was one of the big discoveries for me about Vallejo's game colors paints. If you mix enough water, like 75% and then 25%, or I'm not really accurate because I have so many issues with the computer I needed to fix, and I forget about it because of the so many like feelings coming up to my computer because damage that it had, and I needed to restore it to his normal state, to his like industrial state and everything. Well, in the end, guys, try to do this kind of job by yourselves. How? The mixing is 75% always going to be the water most important. The thinner is going to be doing all the job because you need to get all those like for example water drops all evaporate pretty fast, and the thinner needs to go away fast. So the paint is the only thing that is going to remain, and you will want to have a end up good looking like depth of the parts and everything like this and that. Yes, I know. Those things you can do it by yourself by watching to the video, and then do not forget your paint 25%, and if it doesn't work well, 50%, because it's going to be like you're being using as a way of of dry brushing your miniature as well. No, sorry, dry brushing, no, airbrushing. So guys, I'm gonna be stop talking here, and I'm gonna let you guys enjoy all the entire of this video, so you can have enough of this to the future and to the last part that you can see itself. made it! Wow, that's one thing that I'm gonna be congrating to you. You stuck to me with me all the entire of this video, and yes, you end up with me here in this last part. It's going to be the dry brushing time. In this dry brushing, as I showed you before, we're gonna be picking up the red parts are going to be the lighting up those parts, giving out that highlight over those red areas. And yes, for the clothes, it's going to be the hot orange and then the orange fire. As a always rule from dry brushing or highlighting areas, always start with your darkest color and then go with your lightest color, so you can have a good transition over the time. Then the other part is going to be the chest plate, the helmet, and all the metallic part that represent the gold. The gold is going to be the polished gold and the gold brown itself, because it will be looking like it was the old time use, and the gold itself it's coming out from the metallic from the iron cast weapon that it's itself, from the shield. The lance is going to be watching it up with the dry brushing with it. It's going to be with the gold brown as well, but it's going to be given it with a tiny tin. It's going to be used as well to be given that old style. Now, you guys have seen that. Why is there a long time of period of me like showing it up, everything like this and that, so you guys can enjoy it all the entire time, and all my previews of where I'm gonna be applying all those paints in the miniature, so it doesn't take a long time. You say, oh wait, I need to grab my mouse and then pause there. Okay, I'm gonna make a capture, and then no, you can enjoy it the entire time, and then you can watch it again and watch it again and watch it again. It's going to be still the same stuff. So guys, I'm gonna be stop talking here, and then I'm gonna let you enjoy the entire of this clip, so you can have me in the end of this entire video. See you there, guys. We have arrived to the last part, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed the entire of this video. And yes, in this part we're going to be doing the last job, that is going to be applying the paint jobs over the miniatures, and then doing a little bit preview. Yes, these skeleton warriors are ready to a job. Well done over to the board game of the core city, and yes, you're going to be their general to make them move forward to the battlefield. So if you guys have purchased one of the core city boxes and you have these miniatures, let me tell you that you will enjoy it to the fullest. They're not really bad, they all look amazing, they have enough details, and yes, they're somehow tedious because of the amount of details job they have, and you need to cover all up with the paints. But let me tell you, as a experience point, you will enjoy it to the end. There are gonna be some anger moments, but there's going to be good moments as well when you finish them all. Now, shall we go ahead and show you how they look in a more close zoom style of the miniatures, each one by one? Shall we? Okay, let's go. Let's go. In the end, guys, I really enjoy your staying with me, and you that took all the time to the entire of this video. I'm pretty happy to say that we actually are going to become one of the biggest communities that are going to be sticking together to the end. And yes, it was a good moment of myself to be enjoying it with you, because all of these things are not a good job for me. They are somehow good. They're somehow at the same time a good job for you as well, guys, because you have sticking with me all the time entire of this journey, and I'm pretty happy to say that you are the best support that I ever have. Best comments, positive vibes, sending me all the time, and yes, I'm happy to say that this is all for you guys. Hope that you enjoy the entire of this video, and I'll see you and catch you in a new one. Signing out.